This is a 2017 Toyota Fortuner. As you could see, the steering wheel is on the left side because I am using the car in Phnom Penh, Cambodia. So we drive on a different side of the road here compared to Malaysia. Now compared to the older version, I think this one feels a lot better, more comfortable, especially driven on the highway. But still, it feels really big, especially on tight roads. Driving in Phnom Penh sometimes can be quite difficult. Finding a parking space or maneuvering around narrow spaces can be quite a challenge. In terms of driving experience, I think long distances, it's just very solid. It's great. It feels steady and it feels very comfortable. But compared to an X-Trail or an Outlander, it doesn't feel like a city car because the sound of the engine sounds really tracky, because this is built on a track platform and it still feels like a track most of the time, even though it's a lot more comfortable compared to the older version. But you can still feel that it's like a track. This one comes with a 2.4 liter diesel engine mated with 6 speeds automatic transmissions, and it feels really solid. It feels a little sluggish to take off, but once it picks up speed, it can go really fast. Even though it's quite big to drive around the city, but every time when I come to Phnom Penh, I prefer to use this one because it's got plenty of space, can fit in the whole family. In fact, it can seat 7 people with some boot space. And if you don't use the last 2 seats, you can always store in your luggage, and long distances are great. So I like it. So it can be a great family car when you have a lot of members traveling with you, and you can go on rough roads or even off-road, and you can go long distances without worries. Especially in Cambodia, these cars sell very well. They are durable and they can do hard labor, and also they're very easy to maintain with lots of spare parts, and very common as well. In terms of fuel consumption, this one is a diesel model. So far I've noticed that it does not consume that much diesel. In fact, in the city with lots of traffic jams, I can go up to 9 kilometers per liter. On highway, it can go up to 12, 13, even 14 kilometers per liter. And the fuel price now is not that expensive, so I think it doesn't cost that much actually to travel. But what I like most about this car is that it looks a lot more beautiful compared to the previous model. It does look like a city car, even though the sound of the engine is like a track. So I really love the look of it.